Here's something most people get wrong about money. They start investing, paying off debt, even saving for a house, before they have a single dollar set aside for an emergency. And then life happens. A car breaks down, a medical bill shows up, or they lose a job, and suddenly, every dollar of progress gets wiped out. Today we are going to fix that. Welcome to the Money Mind. Today we are breaking down the emergency fund, what it is, why it matters more than almost anything else in your financial life, and exactly how to build one even if money is tight right now. Let's get into it. An emergency fund is simply cash you keep in a separate account that you do not touch unless something unexpected happens. Think of it like a financial fire extinguisher. You hope you never need it, but when the kitchen catches fire, you will be glad it is hanging on the wall. This is not your vacation fund. It is not your investing account. It is money that sits there boring and untouched until you actually need it. A flat tire, a surprise medical bill, a layoff. That is what it is for. Here is why financial experts put the emergency fund before almost everything else. Without one, every other money goal sits on a shaky foundation. Say you are aggressively paying off credit card debt. Great. But then your car needs a $900 repair. Without an emergency fund, that repair goes right back on the credit card. You are running on a treadmill. Or maybe you have been investing $500 a month. But then you lose your job and have to sell those investments at a loss just to cover rent. An emergency fund stops the cycle. It is the thing that keeps small problems from turning into financial disasters. The classic advice is 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, and that is a solid long-term target. But here's the thing. If you have $0 saved right now, aiming for 6 months of expenses feels impossible. So do not start there. Start with $1,000. That single $1,000 cushion will cover most common emergencies. A car repair, an urgent medical copay, a broken appliance. Once you hit that first 1,000, keep going. Build to 1 month of expenses, then 2, then 3. The goal is progress, not perfection. Even $500 in an emergency fund puts you ahead of most Americans. A recent survey found that 56% of adults cannot cover an unexpected $1,000 expense with savings. Your emergency fund should live in a high-yield savings account. Not under your mattress, not in your checking account, and definitely not in the stock market. Here's why. A high-yield savings account gives you 3 things. First, easy access. You can transfer the money to your checking account in 1 to 2 business days when you actually need it. Second, it earns interest. Right now, some high-yield accounts pay over 4%. On a $5,000 emergency fund, that is $200 a year for doing nothing. Third, and this is the big one, it is separate from your everyday spending. When your emergency money is in the same account as your grocery money, it is way too easy to accidentally spend it. Out of sight, out of mind. That separation is what keeps it safe. All right, here's the practical part. How do you actually build this thing, especially when money already feels tight? Step 1. Automate a small transfer. Even $25 a week adds up to $1,300 in a year. Set it up so the money moves automatically the day after you get paid. You will adjust faster than you think. Step 2. Use found money. Tax refund? Put half in the emergency fund. Birthday cash? Same thing. A rebate check you forgot about? Emergency fund. These windfalls add up fast when you are intentional about them. Step 3. Do a quick expense audit. Cancel one subscription you forgot about. Cook at home 2 extra nights a week. Redirect those savings straight to your fund. You do not need to live on rice and beans. You just need to find $50 to $100 a month you were not paying attention to. Here is your takeaway. An emergency fund is not exciting. It is not going to make you rich, but it is the single most important thing you can do to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building real financial security. Start with $1,000, automate it, put it somewhere separate, and then forget about it until life throws you a curveball. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and check out our other videos on saving, budgeting, and building wealth the smart way. I am the money mind. Let's keep building.